Dear students, we have already discussed about optical fiber, its construction, working and parameter used to characterize it, like critical angle, acceptance angle, numerical aperture and fraction refractive index change. In this lecture we discuss about the V number, mode of propagation and various types of optical fiber. Let us start with V number. V number is a or normalized frequency is a parameter used to characterize the optical fiber. V number is equal to 2 pi a by lambda into numerical aperture. A is radius of the core, lambda is wavelength of light, Na is numerical aperture. Numerical aperture is square root of mu1 square minus mu2 square. Mu1 is refractive index of the core and mu2 is the refractive index of the cladding. So the V number is equal to 2 pi a by lambda square root of mu1 square minus mu2 square. So the V number depends upon the radius of the core, wavelength of light used and difference in the refractive index of the core and cladding. Mode of propagation. The possible number of paths along which the light travel inside the fiber core is called mode of propagation. In this figure, the mode of propagation is 1. Number of possible paths is 1. In this figure, the number of possible paths are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of possible paths are 5. So these are modes of propagation in the optical fiber. Means the possible number of paths along which the light travel inside the optical fiber. The modes of propagation is finite number. It is not infinite. According to ray optics, when a ray of light incident on a core cladding interface at an angle greater than phi c, critical angle, it propagates in the fiber like this ray. Here the angle is greater than the critical angle. So like this ray, it propagates inside the optical fiber. Total internal reflection occurs for all the rays greater than critical angle. So the angle greater than this angle from phi c to pi by 2 in this interval, total internal reflection takes place and the ray propagate inside the optical fiber. It means there is infinite number of rays possible to for an infinite number of rays to propagate inside the optical fiber. But according to wave optics, a wave propagating only if the ray associate with it reflecting from the upper core cladding interface and reflecting from the lower core cladding interface interfere constructively and form standing wave. These rays form standing wave only if the phase difference between the ray reflected from this part and ray reflected from this part is integral multiple of 2 pi. All other rays not traveling through the optical fiber because they interfere destructively. Only those rays which interfere constructively propagate inside the optical fiber. So the number of modes in the optical fiber is finite. It is not infinite number. Factors on which the numbers modes depends. The difference n1 minus n2 is large or core diameter is much larger than the wavelength of incident light, then fiber spot large number of modes. There are broadly 3 types of modes in optical fiber: zero mode, zero order mode or fundamental mode. Rays of light traveling traveling in the core along this axis are called zero order mode. Lower order modes, if the propagation angle this theta r is called propagation angle. If theta r is very less than the critical angle phi c, then it is known as lower order mode. And third is higher order mode. If the propagation angle is nearly equal to the phi c critical angle but less than the critical angle, then it is said to be higher order mode. Types of optical fiber. Depending upon the material used in core cladding formation, the optical fiber is divided into two categories: step index fiber and graded index fiber. Step index fiber further divided into two categories: single mode and multi mode. And graded index fiber is used in only multi mode propagation. So let us start with step index fiber. We see this figure, step index fiber. The first two figures are step index and the third is gradient index. Step index fiber, the optical fiber with a core of constant refractive index. It is refractive index profile of core cladding refractive index. In this direction easy, it is NR is refractive index and this is the distance. Core cladding, this is center axis of the core and this is radial distance. The optical fiber with a core of constant refractive index N1 and cladding of slightly lower refractive index N2 is known as step index fiber. The refractive index profile of this type of fiber makes a step change at the core cladding interface. Step change in the refractive index of core cladding. It is further divided into two types. The first is step index single mode fiber. Here is the mono mode or fundamental mode of propagation of light. In this, the light propagate in a single or mono mode in the core. All light signal almost follow the same path while passing through the fiber and take same time to pass through the fiber without loss of intensity. It is input pulse, it is output pulse. We have output pulse without attenuation. So the single mode fiber has highest data transmission rate with least attenuation. Attenuation is least in this case. The core diameter is approximately 2 to 10 micrometer. The fabrication of this fiber is very costly. And the second is step index multi-mode fiber. In this case, the light propagate in multi-mode. It has core diameter of approximately 50 micrometer. The light ray propagating through the different modes reach the other end of the fiber with different times because covering unequal path. The light traveling along the axis takes less time and the light traveling in this case takes much more time because the path difference is different in all the cases. As a result, the output is distorted, input wave and this is output wave because of unequal distance covered by all the modes. So here if we insert any signal in launching end, at the receiving end we have distorted signal. And the third is in this case the number of modes propagating in this case is equal to m is equal to v square by 2, where v is normalization frequency or v number. We know that v is equal to 2 pi by lambda into a square root of mu1 square minus mu2 square. So the number of optical fiber depends upon the core radius a, wavelength of light used, and the core cladding refractive index difference. And the third is gradient index fiber. In this fiber it has not constant refractive index at the core, but a decreasing core index with radial distance from the maximum value n1 at the axis to a constant value n2 beyond the core radius a. The refractive index decreases gradually from axis to the outer part. It means the maximum refractive index is here, and as we move from center to its outer part, the refractive index decreases. In this fiber, it is observed that non-axial rays, the rays not passing through the axial part, all these rays follow curved path through the optical fiber. The rays continuously reflected as it move from high to low refractive index. Here the refractive index is high. As we move in this direction, the refractive index is low, so the ray continuously refracted. At the top, total internal reflection take place. Total internal reflection take place, and ray travel back towards the axis, again being continuously refracted. So the rays follows curved path. In this case, the rays follow straight path because of constant refractive index of the core medium. Here the refractive index of the core gradually decreases with increase in the radial distance. Highest refractive index at the center and the lowest refractive index at the core cladding interface, and at here the refractive index is equal to n2, refractive index of the core. And the second is, in gradient index multimode fiber, dispersion is less as compared to step index multimode fiber. The ray traveling close to the fiber axis travel shorter path compared to the ray traveling through the outer region of the core. The near axis ray traveling through the region of higher refractive index and therefore travel with lower velocity as compared to the outer rays. As a result of this, all these rays starting at this point take same times to reach at this point and at the collecting end. So the dispersion is less as compared to single mode step index multimode fiber. Some questions for you. In this case, the number of modes is equal to v square by 4. It is half the number supported by step index multimode fiber if the dimensions are same. If the dimension of core in this case and radius in this case is same, then the number of modes propagating in this case is half than the step index multimode fiber. So these are the different types of optical fiber. Some questions for you. What are different types of optical fibers? Very important question for exam. Discuss the index profile and ray propagation in them. Second question is, explain what is the step index multimode fiber and gradient index multimode fiber. So these are differences between single mode fiber, multi-mode fiber we have already discussed, step index fiber and gradient index fiber. Thank you.